So usually we face the other side of the gazebo whenever I'm doing classes out here, but that part of the fence happens to come down and is resting on the back side of the gazebo until we get it fixed, hopefully very soon. But I am here bringing you a little class to give you some relaxation. Hopefully, a little bit of movement of the body helps us all, right? So I'm going to tell you to get comfortable, to allow yourself to sit with your shoulders aligning over your hips, your ears over your shoulders, allowing yourself to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And as the breath deepens, just allow your attention to draw inward. The focus here for our class is surrender. Allow yourself to take in what that word means for you. And then ask how you can apply more surrender to your class and even also now as you go back out into your day. Allow yourself to scan the body and notice if there are any areas that are still clinging. If you notice any tightness, don't be scared to move the shoulders or do a little neck roll or situate the hips as you find a little bit more comfort for just a few more breaths. We'll slowly open our eyes and bring our hands to the front of the knees, to the front of the shins, whichever feels most comfortable. As you exhale, let yourself roll back to the back side of the sits bones. Let the shoulders kind of pull forward as you are leaning as far back as you can, using the legs and the arms to help anchor you. We're going to inhale as we pull forward, draw the shoulders down and back, open the heart. Exhale, roll it back for 2. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, roll back for 3. Inhale, pull forward. And exhale, bring yourself back to center. From here, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and press those hands down. Reach the right arm up to the sky and exhale over to the left. Soften that left shoulder. Root down through that right sit bone. Inhale, slowly come back up and draw the right arm down. Send the left arm up to the sky and exhale over. Soften that right shoulder. Inhale, come back up and draw the left hand down. Now we're going to go into the side twist. So we're going to reach the right arm back up. That left hand can stay beside the hip, or you can move it back a little bit further. Exhale as we twist to the left. And you can take that right hand. It can come right in front of you. We can have a block here if the hand doesn't touch the mat. And or it can come all the way to the top of that leg. But as you do so, be mindful that you're still rooting down to the sit bones and you didn't kind of allow yourself to collapse into the body to try to find more of that twist. The crown of the head reaching out, maybe gaze over that left shoulder, and then coming back to center. And just take a notice a little bit here, surrendering into the body's awareness. Do you notice the difference between the left side body and the right? Go ahead and take the right hand down. Remember, it can stay beside the hip or it can go a little further back. Send the left arm up and exhale, twist to the right. Stay grounded through the bottom of both those sits bones. Squeeze the belly. And then exhale, come back to center. All right, from here, we're going to send the arms straight up. See about clasping those hands together and reach the palms up. Right, the shoulders are going to stay down, and we're going to be cautious that we didn't actually push our heart forward and extend the spine. But instead, we want to pull ourselves back to neutral. Neutral spine, rooting down, softening the shoulders. Now we're going to lift the palms up, lift the shoulders up, and slowly come forward and down. Release. All right, out and up with the arms, and then press, and then forward. All right, one more time. Nice deep inhale, out and up with the arms, and press, and forward. All right, now this time, we're going to just slowly take the hands in front of us and start to walk forward. All right, find what feels good for you. Think about trying to keep the back long first. You can always use blocks here to help you with that. A chair sitting in front of your mat is also a great tool. Okay, slowly coming back up. We're going to lengthen those legs out in front of us. All right, now I forgot to say something at the beginning of the video, but you will want to make sure that you have a strap for today's class, as we are going to practice some balance. I think we could all use a little balance here, right? A little grounding. We're going to reach down with those heels, soften those knees, and then I'm going to tell you to reach those arms up. Now, you are welcome to use that strap if you already have it and press it around the balls of the feet to pull yourself a little bit deeper into the stretch and folding forward if you find that you kind of round out the back a whole lot. Because as you pull the strap back to you, it will help to keep the back nice and long through those first 3 breaths that we're going to do. So go ahead and reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, shins, ankles, toes. Don't worry about which ones you get to, but think about keeping the back nice and long. We're rooted down through the back of the bottom of those sits bones. The back of the hips are pressing towards an imaginary wall behind us. Bottom of the feet towards the wall in front of us. Such a great stretch. See if you can reach for those toes, or see if you can get a little bit longer through the spine. Maybe find a little bit more give in the fold. And then just allow yourself to surrender. Notice the difference, right? The back rounds out. We let the head kind of hang. We allow ourselves to soften the legs if we like. We slowly roll back up. And from here, we'll bring the bottom of the feet together, right? Wrapping your hands around the bottom of the feet. Squeeze those knees down. Reach the crown of the head to the sky. From here, we're going to come into another one of those forward folds. So first, we're going to keep the back long, and then we can go forward a little bit, all right? 3 deep breaths here, and then we'll let our body surrender. Squeeze those knees down, pull those heels in, push the bottom of those feet towards each other, allow yourself to get longer through the spine, and then slowly allow yourself to surrender. Once again, letting the head hang. Slowly roll it back up. All right, from here, we're going to come all the way to a standing position so we can get started with our sun salutation. Bend the knees up. Slowly get to standing. All right. From here, we're going to get started. So I'm going to tell you to get at the front of your mat, spread out your toes. Okay? Get yourself grounded on all 4 corners of those feet. Rooting down. Soften the knees. Pull the belly in and up. Reach the crown of the head to the sky. Bring the hands down by the hips. Okay? We're going to take a nice deep inhale as we reach the arms up. Exhale through our forward fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, send those legs back for plank pose. We take a nice deep inhale here. Soften those elbows. Exhale to chaturanga. Remember, you can always come to those knees. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Soften those knees. Pedal those feet. Find what feels good here. Deep inhale. And exhale. more deep inhale and exhale. And one more. And exhale to soften those knees. Inhale, step those feet forward. And then bow to those legs. Inhale, forward and up. And back to center. And back to that mountain pose, right? Nice deep inhale, reach it. Exhale, forward fold. Long back. Legs. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, press the palms of those hands a little closer towards each other. Soften the elbows as you extend the arms over the head. One more deep inhale. Soften the knees. Inhale, step it forward. Exhale, bow to the legs. Inhale, forward and up. And exhale, back to our mountain. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, don't forget you can jump. Plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. This time we'll come to child's pose. Push those hips back. Reach those arms out. Allow yourself to breathe here. Feet reaching to the heels for our child's pose. All right, nice deep inhale coming up, and we're going to exhale, tucking those toes in, sending those hips high back into our downward dog. All right, our flow that is for our flow for the class today is going to start in our downward dog. We're going to work towards trying to draw the right elbow down and the left elbow down so we can eventually come all the way into our dolphin from our downward dog and come back up. So I want you to think about that. Try to take the right forearm down and then the left. Keep the belly pulling in and up. Keep the hips lifted. Right arm and left. One more time. Right arm and left. All right, from here we'll take a nice deep inhale. Send the right leg up. Exhale, pull the right leg through. Front heel in line with the back foot's arch. Bottom of the feet pulling towards each other so we can reach up into our warrior one. Root down to the outside of that back foot. Pay attention to the square of the hips towards the front of your mat. One more deep inhale. And then we'll exhale, opening to warrior two. Okay? Turning the hips to face more towards the left side of your mat or more towards the long side of your mat. But also be mindful that that front knee isn't being pulled in towards the big toe. You want to actually keep it reaching towards the pinky toe. Reach those arms out. Again, we're still drawing the bottom of those feet towards each other. Nice deep inhale. And this time we're going to exhale. Now that back leg sends long behind you instead of pulling towards the front heel. The front forearm comes down and the left arm reaches up. Send that left leg a little longer. Soften that right shoulder. And then exhale, coming down for me all the way. And then slowly draw the right leg up. Remember how I said we were going to work a little bit on balance today. Draw that left leg up, root down through that right foot. Think about trying to square those hips to the left, square those hips towards the mat. One more deep inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Now we get to take onto that strap. We're slowly going to inhale, come up. Back to our mountain. And we're going to take that strap. It's going to go around the bottom of the right foot. Okay? Bottom of that right foot, sending all that weight into that left foot. We're going to work on lifting up that right knee, right? Staying strong and grounded. See about lengthening out that right leg, right? Right leg comes up as high as we can get it. Maybe we flex the foot. Maybe we send the left arm up. Now Mindful here, you want to try to be light in the grip of the right hand. One more deep inhale, and then slowly come down and shake it out. Right? We're going to go through a sun salutation to get back to our downward dog. So nice deep inhale, reaching. Exhale, forward. Inhale, long bow. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Forearm, left forearm, and right, left, and right. One more, left and right. Nice deep inhale, left leg up. Exhale, pull the left leg through, rooting down through that back foot, squaring the hips towards the front as we lift up for our warrior one. Exhale. Two more. One more. And then open up for that warrior two. Remember the bottom of the feet are still pulling towards each other. The arms reach out. Knee pushes towards the pinky toe. One more deep inhale. Send the right leg long. Notice the change in energy here. Two more deep breaths. Find more space in that right hip. One more deep inhale. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, send the right leg up. Squaring the hips, pulling the belly in and out. You can always have a few blocks here, or remember a chair in front of you. Soften that left knee. And slowly drop the right foot down. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, back to center. Taking the strap around the bottom of the left foot now. Rooting down through that right foot. Pulling that left knee up. Sending that left leg out. Try not to lean back. That's one of the common things we want to do here. Maybe that right arm goes up. And slowly come down with that left leg. All right, nice deep inhale out and up with the arm. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long back. And exhale, plank. Deep inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, child's pose. Allow yourself to relax here. Slowly, we're going to walk the arms to the left. And then you'll walk the arms to the right. And you'll come back to center. Right, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Here we're going to take 3 cat-cow breaths. So nice deep inhale as you lift the heart, the head, push the hips back. And then we exhale as we pull the belly in, roll the sits bones towards the creases of the knees. Let the head hang. Inhale, coming back into that cow. Exhale, pull that belly in. Push the palms in towards the mat. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly come back to center, and we're going to come all the way back into our downward facing dog. From here, we're going to start with the right arm, then the left. 2 more cycles. Right, left, right, left. Deep inhale, right leg out. Exhale, pull right leg through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Deep inhale here. Exhale, side angle. Deep inhale here. Exhale, coming down. Holding the balance for 3 breaths. Inhale, sending that left heel up. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come down with that left foot. Exhale. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, back to center. All the way comes to that left leg. So we can send the right leg up. All right, now you're going to use the strap along the bottom of the right foot, or you might be able to reach for that toe. 3 full breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Exhale, slowly come down. Send the arms out and up. Forward fold. Long back. Length. Deep inhale. Chaturanga. Lift. Deep inhale. Downward facing dog. Left forearm. And then the right. Left. Right. 1 more. Left. Right. Send the left leg up. Pull the left leg through. Find that foundation. Inhale, reaching up for warrior 1. Exhale, opening up for warrior 2. Deep inhale here. Exhale, side angle. Remember to send that right leg back. Deep inhale here. Exhale, coming down, preparing for that balance. Inhale, send the right heel up. Exhale, 1. Try to square the hips, soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, back to center. Preparing to balance on that right foot. Remember the strap underneath the foot. Or you can try to grab on. See what works for you. Send that left leg out or that left knee out. Exhale. 2 more. And slowly come down with that left leg. Nice deep inhale out enough. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift. And this time, exhale back to child's pose. Slowly come back up. From here, we're going to come back into our downward facing dog, and then we're going to come into dolphin, all right? And then we're going to swim our dolphin. So go ahead and tuck those toes in, send those hips high. Go ahead and soften both of those elbows down to the mat. See how that feels. It's okay if only one goes at a time. Keep those hips lifted, right? But I'm going to tell you to walk the feet back to the back edge of the mat just a little bit. Inhale as you slowly pull the belly forward, right? Don't worry about how low you can go. Exhale, push the hips back up. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Soften those knees back down to the mat. Push those hips back. Deep breaths here. And we're slowly going to come all the way back up and all the way back onto our bottom. We're going to be using our straps a good bit today while we're on our back. So I'm going to tell you to go ahead and shift onto your back strap. scoot my mat over a little for you. All right. Now, the strap is going to go around the bottom of the right foot first. Okay. So this is a nice little routine I do with many of my beginners whenever they are coming to start practice of yoga, right? And to start to just really pay attention to how we're treating our bodies and how we are stretching our muscles. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you to do is to send that left leg all the way long, right? That left hand can come and rest on that left hip if that feels good. Now you're going to want to send the right leg out straight, but it might not go perpendicular. All right, so be mindful of where it is. Right? Pull the belly in and up. Allow yourself to try to pull that leg up wherever it feels comfortable. Mind you, you might need that strap, to kind of help support you here. You might not be able to just lift the leg all the way up because you want to be able to get it long. Okay? Now from here, I'm going to root down through the back of the shoulders. I'm going to let myself take a deep breath as I pull the knee in, right? Staying grounded to the back side of the body. And then I'm going to use a little bit of tension in the strap, and I'm going to push out. Notice how those stomach muscles engage here, and I'm going to release as I go. I'm just adding a little bit of that tension. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, 2. Inhale, pull the knee in. Exhale, 3. From here, I'm going to tell you to pull the leg closer to you. Remember, it might not come all the way perpendicular, but pull the leg closer to you and just hold. Right? Remember to keep the rest of the body relaxed, the facial features. Now from here, I'm going to tell you to grab on with the right hand, right? The straps are going to be held in the right hand. You're going to let the leg fall out to the right. Now as you let the leg fall out to the right, try not to let that left hip come up off the mat. Resituate where you're holding the strap. Fine to have the arm lengthened all the way out if that feels good. Slowly we'll come back to center. Now we're going to take the strap in the left hand and we're going to let the leg fall across the body towards the left, right? Now the hips can come up off the mat here, but you'll notice different stretches. If you try to keep that right hip down, right, you'll notice different stretches than if you lift the hip all the way up. So play with both of those and see which one feels good for you today. You can lift that right leg up a little bit higher when we're over to the side. Slowly come back to center. Now we're going to come into half happy baby. So again, the left leg is nice and long, toes up to the sky. I'm going to pull the right knee down as I'm trying to touch the floor beside the right side of my body. The bottom of the right foot is facing the sky. So I'm going to make sure that I'm pushing down with the back of my hips, and I'm using the strap to kind of help me pull that knee closer down. Now, if this is a little too intense and you want to lighten the load, you can bend that left knee, and you might even be able to get that right knee all the way down to the ground. But if you want to intensify it a little bit more, or if you're already on the ground when you bend the knees, then that's going to tell you maybe you should go ahead and lengthen out that left leg. All right, let yourself breathe here. A few more deep breaths. Soften the facial features, soften the shoulders. And then we'll cross the right leg over the left and pull the left leg up. All right, you can reach through underneath that left leg to pull that left leg closer to you. You can take that right elbow into the inside of that right thigh, gently pressing away. You can release the strap completely. We're going to let the legs fall over to the left, and the head's going to fall to the right. Slowly come back to center. And we'll send the right leg all the way out, toes up to the sky, heels pressing down to the ground, and we'll follow through on the other side. So just take the strap around the bottom of that left foot, right? And then remember, I want you to try to straighten that left leg wherever it is, as long as you can make sure that the back of those hips are grounded, the belly's pulling in and up, the back of the shoulders, right? And then from there, we're going to bend the left knee, right? And then use a little bit of resistance. Create a little bit of resistance holding onto the strap before you straighten the leg back out. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice bend, straighten, and bend, straighten. And then slowly pull that left leg closer to you. And then slowly let that leg fall to the left side. Remember, trying to keep that right hip rounded. Deep breath. Slowly come up and then across the body. Remember, those hips can leave the mat if that's more comfortable. Try out both. And then slowly find out or come back to the back for that half happy baby. You can take the hand and reach for the outside of the foot here if that feels comfortable. And slowly, we're going to take that left leg to cross over the right, pull the right leg up, reach through. Use that left arm on the inside of that left thigh, just pressing away to add a little more. We'll slowly drop the right foot down, let the legs fall over to the right and the head to the left. Slowly come back up through center. And we'll lengthen those legs all the way out. That strap is underneath you. Make sure to kind of get it situated so you can get comfortable on your mat. We'll shake out the hips and the shoulders, the head, ankles. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Let yourself breathe deeply here. Allow the belly to rise as you inhale. Fall as you exhale. And as you lie here, just allow the attention to draw inward and come back to that word, surrender. Shavasana is the ultimate surrender as we allow our body to lie here still, allowing ourselves to quiet our mind. Slowly start to bring yourself back, wiggling the fingers and the toes again. Rotating the hands, the clockwise and counterclockwise. Bringing the knees up and then letting the knees sway side to side. When you're ready, you'll slowly roll to the right side of the body. And just allow yourself to find stillness here once more. Let yourself take a few more deep breaths. We'll slowly bring ourselves all the way back up. We'll come into a comfortable seated position. Preparing to take a few more deep breaths together before we finish our class today. I'll invite you to get the shoulders aligned over the hips, the ears aligned over the shoulders once again, allowing the attention to draw inward and the breath to deepen. And a quote about surrender that comes to mind for me today is from one of my favorite songs called Make a Change. And in the song it says, out of everything I fear, it isn't now and it isn't here. I'll make the change. And the change is just that, surrender. Allowing ourselves to not get so caught up in the past, the future, the what ifs, right? And just be aware of this present moment and the peace we can bring ourselves as we just breathe. Allow yourselves to stay here with me a little longer. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Slowly bringing your awareness back, opening your eyes.